In the same orbit after we pick up aces here, we look down at queen jack of spades under the gun, and I'm actually trying to take a break here. This was the last hand that I was going to see until the blinds get to me to take a mid-session update. So here, with sitting with a massive stack, I just decided to open limp. No need to really raise so far, and I think I'm playing a little scared at the fold to the small blind, who raises it up to $20. The big blind makes the call, and here, obviously, never folding queen jack suited. So we're in position, and we're going to a flop.
Rampage Poker, world-class video blogger, okay poker player, makes the biggest mistake he has ever made. He limps, playing 2-5 no limit hold'em about $600 deep with queen jack of spades in early position. The small blind makes it 20 bucks. The big blind calls. Rampage will call with literally any two cards in this scenario. Let's head to the flop.
Flop comes 10-9-6, two spades. Holy shit. Am I dreaming? Really? Another one of these flops where we really want to get it in? So the small blind throws out a bet of $30. The big blind folds, and here I'm trying to get as much money in the middle as I possibly can. I raise to $125.
The flop comes 10 of hearts, 9 of spades, 6 of spades. Rampage has the Rampage nuts, queen high, but some equity, 2 overcards, and a straight draw, and a flush draw. What more could he possibly ask for in this spot? The small blind bets $30. Rampage makes it $125. This is a fine and good play, because if you play poker like Rampage Poker and you would raise with any random 8 or 7 or king 5 of diamonds, well, this hand is premium. Rampage makes it $125. Let's see how his opponent responds.
He thinks about it. After a little bit, six his entire stack in for $575 total. All right, we're snap calling. We're never going away.
His opponent rips it all in for $575. Rampage says, I have the nuts. Queen high, I call. Let's see the run out.
Let's try to get there with our combo draw. Let's see what happens. The turn is a 6. That's horrible. Oh my god. I mucked it. I thought that was a 6.
Oh, Rampage. It's always fun when you have 100% equity at the showdown and you take your cards and put it in the muck. To be fair, even though it cost him 100% equity, the most it possibly could, it was only $1,300, just a flesh wound. Before we wrap it up today, what is the biggest mistake you have ever made at the poker table? Let me know in the comment section down below, and then I'll be back to tell you one of my biggest mistakes ever. Click the like and subscribe button while you're down there too.
Oh my god. In the commentary, you'll see, I'm editing this video right now, and I just realized I mucked my hand. I thought that turn was a 6, not an 8, so I got there. I can't believe I folded that. You'll literally see. You'll see the commentary. I literally folded. I folded it. He had jacks. I can't even. I just threw away like $1,200. You'll see here in the mid-session update in a little bit. I can't believe I'm just rewatching this and I got it on video, and in real time I thought that was a 6, so I just mucked my hand, but I had the nut straight. I got there with the straight and I folded it. It was like a $1,300 pot. How do I find this out now? That's this whole time I thought this is crazy.
I am sure Jonathan Little, who knows how to read the board, who knows how to read his hand. I'm not like Rampage Poker. I am very sure that I have folded the winning hand at some point, purely due to the law of large numbers, or whatever you want to call it. I've played a ton of hands of poker. I probably misread my hand at some point. You may say, you're not an idiot. How could you possibly think that? Well, if you ever watch televised poker, you will see a shockingly high number of people fold the winning hand at the showdown. Phil Ivey did it once. If Phil Ivey's folding the winning hand, Jonathan Little's probably folded the winning hand at some point too. Now, that's not my biggest mistake, although I'm sure it's a big mistake if I ever did it. Hopefully I didn't. But one time, I was actually super duper tired. I had just flown across the country. I was playing a tournament that was not all that big of a buy-in for me, and I was not paying attention. I was tired. I was kind of out of it. I just played because I thought I should be playing, which is not something I do anymore. I've learned if I'm tired and don't really feel like playing, I don't play. Maybe this hand taught me this. I was playing a hand. I had the bottom end of an open-ended straight draw. The flop was like 9-7-2, and I had 8-6. All right? I bet the flop. My opponent calls. Turns whatever, a blank. I bet the turn. My opponent calls. The river, some other card. I have the 8 high. My opponent checks. I bet again. My opponent folds. I go to muck my hand, and then another person at the table said, I still have cards. So I had ran a triple barrel bluff against 2 people when I thought I was only against 1. After a lot of thought, my opponent folded. So my mistake won me the entire pot, unlike Rampage's that cost him the entire pot. But that one felt pretty bad.